What's happening, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. This is another entry in the MMA Legends series. This video is going to be on Mirko Filipovic, aka Mirko Cro. Alright, so let's get into his history, some of his stats, his MMA and fighting career. Mirko Cro was born September 10th, 1974. Growing up, one of his idols was Jean-Claude Van Damme, inspired him to train martial arts, and he emulated himself after Van Damme. Cro fought in the UFC, K1, Ryzen, and Bellator. Mirko Cro is the 2006 Pride Openweight Grand Prix champion, the 2012 K1 World Grand Prix champion, and the 2016 Ryzen Openweight Grand Prix champ. He is only the second fighter in the world to win mixed martial arts and kickboxing championships and tournaments. I believe the other fighter is Alistair Overeem. His nickname, Cro is short for Croatian Cop. Cro was a part of an anti-terrorist unit in Croatia. It was an elite police special forces tactical unit. So needless to say, the guy's a badass. Kickboxing record, 26 wins, 8 losses, 13 wins via KO/TKO. Mixed martial arts record, 38 wins, 11 losses, 2 draws, 1 no contest, 30 wins via KO/TKO. Let's go down the list of the who's who that Mirko Cro has fought. Kazuyuki Fujita, Heath Herring, Igor Vovchanchin, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, Big Nog, Kevin Randleman, Alexander Emelianenko, Josh Barnett, Mark Coleman, Vanderlei Silva, Pat Barry, Gabriel Gonzaga, King Mo, Roy Nelson, to drop some notable names. Alright, my personal thoughts on Mirko Cro. Mirko Cro is a true legend of the fight game. In my personal opinion, at his peak, one of the most dangerous and best heavyweights to ever compete in mixed martial arts, hands down. He was fast and explosive, technical, developed solid boxing, especially later in his career, due to knee surgeries and injuries. Him not being able to kick the same way, had to use his hands more. At his peak, the most devastating kicker ever in the sport. Pedro Hizzle's up there as well, as far as heavyweights. His left high kick was like a real life video game special move. You knew what was coming, but you still got knocked out by it. In his own words, right leg hospital, left leg cemetery. Mirko was tough as nails, gave as well as he got, been in some pretty legendary wars. He came into the sport as a pure kickboxer and developed very impressive takedown defense and a solid defensive ground game. He was a pain to take down. Heck, he even has some submission wins. His growth in his ground game is due to working with Fabricio Verdum early in his career. Mirko is one of my personal favorite fighters of all time, and a personal inspiration to me. Way back when I first started watching the sport, he was one of the guys that I loved to watch fight and rooted for. Got me in the gym training. That fight with Fedor was stuff of legend. People don't understand how big that fight was at the time. It was two of the best heavyweights on the planet at their peaks, and they were on a collision course. The build up to it was wild. Fans of the sport, diehards, were just dying to see that matchup. It lived up to expectation. It was a great chess match, great fight. Mirko's UFC run wasn't that impressive. I think due to the fact that at that point maybe he was slowing down. It isn't the age, it's the mileage with fighters. Adapting to the cage is also another obstacle. A ring, in my opinion, favors a striker. A cage favors a grappler. It's an adjustment. Regardless of that UFC run, he is a true legend and warrior, and should always be remembered as such. Who beats a prime Mirko Cro in Pride? That man was a killer. The Mirko that won the 2006 Pride Grand Prix was a monster. I saw it live. Saw him decimating people in real time back then. He was definitely something special. But guys, that's going to wrap up this short bio on Mirko Cro. If this is your first introduction to him, do yourself a favor, backtrack, look up his old fights, especially the ones in Pride. You're in for a treat. And for you non-new fans, You old schoolers, you know just how badass Mirko was. Hope you enjoyed the video. If this is your first time at the channel and you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button, like and share. Truly appreciate that. And I will catch you guys on the next segment. Everyone take care.